Hey guys, Yukok here, and we are doing another Yes Heat track guide. This time we are at Monza. Now, we're here in the Porsche, and I'm going to give you guys this first chicane here to guess why this track and car combo doesn't quite work. You guessed it yet? How about now? So, for those who are new to ACC, the Porsche is the slowest car in the game in a straight line. And Monza is, as you can see, a lot about straight lines. So it's always going to be a bit of an uphill battle. You need to be able to make up your time on the exits where the car's good. So on acceleration zones like here, and through this middle sector. But everywhere else, you're going to be bleeding a lot of time to the BMWs, for example, which is by far the quickest car here. And a few of the others, maybe the Mercedes as well. So it's going to be difficult. It's going to be really difficult. But with the right setup, with enough grinding, you can at least potentially challenge maybe the midfield and stuff. So you want to try and focus on your track limits, see where you can really, get the most out of the track. So around Ascari, for example, here, you can really run it over these curbs, run it really wide here as well. And you can get a lot of time from that. So focus on your track limits as always. Don't push it too much though, because then you get a warning. Three or four of those, and you're not in a good space in a race, right? Trying to run too wide in the last corner as well. Parabolica there. It's always nice to cut back across. So let's do a little bit of a hot lap here. We're on race fuel, so we're not going to be getting the most crazy times ever, but it's nice to just give you guys the line and show you what to do. So you're braking at about the 150 board here. You can brake quite late in this car because, one, the brakes are good, and two, you're not going too fast. So you can always brake a little bit later if you're not going as quick, right? You want to try and make the most of the curbs on the inside, not the sausages, but just the normal rumbled curbs, because the tighter you are, the quicker you'll be. Next chicane, you brake in just before that orange board on the right after the 150 marker. Tuck it in tight for the first one. Use the curb on the exit of the final part. Run it wide, but not too wide onto the gravel. And now we've got these two tough corners. Brake in, throwing it in, try not to stay too tight, and then push it on the exit. Use all the curb, and then you want to brake just before the 50 board here. Throw it in. Use all the exit, you use the grass there, and try not to hit the inside curb there either, because especially on the second one there, the curb's raised, so you'll bounce if you go over it, and this car really doesn't like that. And now we're coming into Ascari, the infamous brake on that little bit of tarmac you see on the right. Use a little bit more curb there if you want. Keep it tight here so that you can stay full throttle on the exit here. Run it really wide. A little bit conservative there, but that was still a good run to hopefully show you guys the line. Maybe use a little bit more curb on the entry there, because the car does get away with it. And then finally here, braking just after the 100-meter board. Throw it in. Try and keep it the speed up and as tight as you can. Don't run it too wide. It's a bit of a mistake if you use all the track there, because then you start scrubbing off speed the wider you go. So keep it a little bit tighter than what you might think. Run it over the line, and oh my, wow! 148. That'll do. That's a good lap. That's a good lap considering the fuel and stuff. I'll take that. So yeah, setup-wise, you probably want to be running like maybe 4, 5, 6 wing. It's difficult. Maybe some people can get away running even less, but for me at least, I don't run too much lower than that. I feel like that works for me. You want to be running not too much rake either, because then that'll help with the straight line speed. And with you running such little wing and stuff, you probably want to make the car a bit safer. You don't want to go for a full aggro setup, because the car's not going to like that. It's not going to be fun to drive. The rear's going to be all over the place. But one of the positives of this track is, because a lot of it is straight lines, you can run lower brake ducts, and it cools the rear of the car down, so you don't get that oversteery issue you get on a lot of other tracks. Let's see if I can do Ascari a little bit better here. Gonna go all in. Still go a little bit tighter there. All in on the exit. Oh, we made it. Nice. See, you can really push that exit. It's just all about confidence. That's the big thing about this car, confidence. The more you feel comfortable with it, the quicker you'll go. Simple as that. All right, final corner here, see if we can get it right. Oh, we went in a little bit too early. Yeah, that was a bit too early there, so we got sort of caught up on the entry. So we actually lost a little bit of time there. But still, another pretty good lap, so I'll take that. So in the race, it's going to be really difficult for you guys to overtake people and stuff. So you just got to capitalize on other people's mistakes, and that's what you're going to have to do in the race, unfortunately, because overtaking legitimately is going to be almost impossible, I'm afraid. But hey, it's still doable. You know, I've done a few races here and had some good positions. And also, guys, if it rains, the Porsche is very good in the wet. So if it does rain here, you might be on for a winner. I'm telling you, you might even be on for a winner. Anyway, I'm going to call this this guide here. I hope you guys have picked up a few things, maybe a bit of racing line tips, or just in general, some tips about the car. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye, guys.